We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in, 22. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder. Number 22.
Now we'll step off and rethink this. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. And with two strikes, he's able to get this one down. On a bad decision there as they won't get him at third. Here's Jed Lowry now, and they're runners at the corners now.
Jed Lowry.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have two strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And Lowry swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for route number 1. Here's Chris Davis now, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Chapman at second with 2 down. Runner goes for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready on 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now batting, Stephen Piscotty.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-2. Popped straight up. Albies ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the stretch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Markakis is over, and that ends the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cahill has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run. Digging in now, Ender Inciarte.
Batting second, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Davis is there. 1 out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low. Ball 3. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Popped him up. Lowry has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder, and that's the third out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jonathan Lucroy.
First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's the 0-2. Left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Trevor Cahill. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Freeman trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider.
2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Popped him up. Albies into shallow center. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Striding in for Oakland with number 22. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Johan Camargo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he falls behind now, 2-0. In there, 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Lowry. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. One out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken there by Lowry on the first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Albies is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Matt Chapman. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
Here's the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Jed Lowry. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis on the run. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Leading off for the Braves, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Anibal Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Outside, 3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. The next to bat for Atlanta, number 13. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk. Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball right down the line and left. After it is Davis, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Freddie Freeman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's the pitch. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. So coming to the plate. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Fouled away. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Here's Nick Markakis now. The right field. Yusmeiro Petit answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
He's set and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Davis. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So striding forward now, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Davis. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. And he takes a cold strike one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis on the move, and that ends the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sliced hard on the ground. Freeman is up with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yusmeiro Petit. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth as he was a late entrant into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 22. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Olsen waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and trouble there for Lowry. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. A base hit in his first trip. Charlie Culberson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Runners off for second, and it's fouled away. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Piscotty's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Darren O'Day takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 59, Darren O'Day.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Chapman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. At the plate, Jed Lowry. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Chris Davis now. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 1 for 2. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Inciarte's there. 2 gone. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the first pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, trying to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Racing back to center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Ender Inciarte. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Popped him up. Chapman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 1 for 2. First delivery to him on the way. And hang on, it looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The runner's breaking for home. Now a bunt attempt here, and they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Inciarte's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yusmeiro Petit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He's set, and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging into try it again. Nick Markakis. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 0 for 4.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Count now, a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Semien right there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch on its way.
Yep.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Into the box, number 22. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Center fielder, number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hit out towards second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Lowry. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1 is a fastball that misses. That one just missed outside.
3-1.
Chris Davis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's Chris Davis now. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runner goes for second. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Leading off the inning, Dansby Swanson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looped down towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Darren O'Day, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth. After entering off the bench. Just a little bit ago. And he'll step off and try again. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Lou Trevino enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Hit this one hard the other way. The underhanded flip, one there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Semien is calling for it. And that ends the inning. Vizcaíno enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So striding in, Matt Olson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Missed with a slider. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. From the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Underhanded flip to second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1. Striding into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep both sides.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A little bouncer. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. 0-2, here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Lowry. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Standing in, Johan Camargo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ballgame.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Blake Trinan will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 39, Blake Trinan.
Ozzie Albies will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second. 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Final strike for the Braves. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to looking back. Marquez over at second. Suzuki at first, 2 out in the inning. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Lucas Duda will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Davis going back at the track. 1 run is scored, and a second run is across. Duda is digging for home. And that, folks, is a game-winning inside the park home run. And that, my friends, is something I have never before seen. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 5 runs on 5 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 error, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Sunstrike, we'd like to thank you for attending and listening to Please Drive Home Safely. Thank you.